It's the question of the week.
Way to kiss up to Kurt, who's here. And Kurt, just so you know, if you ever have to like be off for the night because you're singing and cracks, I know you're singing stuff's coming up. We promise not to have Mike Woodard on. Really,
Oh, I'm sure.
You can believe me on that. So the question of the week is from professional Joe Ard, who did some research and realized when this episode is going to come out. And so it's going to be right at Halloween. So he wanted to ask a certain question.
Yeah. What is your favorite part of Halloween?
Now, I got a follow-up question to that. Why are you pandering to the audience when every other podcast in the world is going to ask that question?
Because not everyone has us.
If you'd like to not hear this question ever again, patreon.com/wise and nerdy.
Yeah, give us better questions. I don't have much of an answer to this other than the sale after to get some candy on the 50% off.
He likes November 1st.
Yep,
Get
that's
that
my
candy.
holiday. Although it's good on them for smart business, but the world has gotten so much smarter about it that it's harder to get cheap candy because they don't over order as much as they used to.
That's true. They don't.
And you got people getting in there like Halloween morning, and same as Valentine's, same as Easter, all the candy holidays, right? You got them getting in there like on the morning of the 31st, buying stuff. I was like, why? I mean, yeah, if you need it tonight, sure, whatever. But just because in the afternoon of Halloween, they mark it down 10%, and then people go crazy like that's a deal. And you go on November 1st, it's like,
50% off.
I got the off-brand Tootsie Rolls. I think they're called Poopsies. They're the fruit flavored,
Those aren't chocolate.
Charles. Yeah. I was like, I can't get none of the good candy because you morons thought 10% was a deal, idiots.
Tell me how you really feel.
I'm channeling Red from that 70s show right now. What about you guys?
So my favorite part of Halloween is it's the only night of the year that I can keep my porch light off.
Yeah. Screw your kids, no candy here.
If there was a Grinch for Halloween, I'd be that guy.
Yes, sir. Me and you both, baby.
Oh, man.
Look, I think it's great for the kids, but I don't want to be bothered anymore. Like
my kids are grown. I'm over it. We're done.
I didn't like it when my kids were kids.
Me either.
Because here's what happens when it's the best time for kids is when they're like under 5 or 6, and it's really cool to get them all. Oh, look how cute they look in their costume, and then they rip it off 10 minutes into the walk because it's too hot or itchy or scratchy or whatever, and it's just like they start whining. It's just okay, great, cool. Look, we came out here. Now you're getting candy.
Go ahead,
so you're like the comedian Fluffy. He just takes this kid to Walmart and says, "You got 30 seconds to buy all the candy you want."
I would just
no, my kids
would
break me. No, my kids are they can move fast in 30 seconds.
I turned into the guy that put the bucket of candy out on the porch, and I went, I don't care if somebody takes it in 5 minutes or 5 hours. It's out there, and I'm not bringing it in until it's empty.
I got you two better, Kurt. I got you two better. One is my wife go to a bunch. My wife. Thank you, Ebbet. I know it's not from Ebbet. He said it every freaking time you say my wife. So, so she goes to a lot of the fall festivals. So we end up with a lot of candy from the churches and whatnot, right? And we just really don't eat that much candy, and it gets put in a place the kids forget. So every year I end up with this year-old candy. That's what goes in the bucket out front, number one. Number two, if I don't have that candy, you know what I put out front, Kurt? An empty bucket. I guess I got it. You weren't here fast enough. Sorry, man.
Smart.
Oh, man.
Joe, what's your favorite, since you asked this question, what is your favorite part of Halloween?
Seeing how excited my kids get. So at Dragon Con this last year, I got all of my kids lightsabers. And so we went and got some robes from Amazon, and they're all going to go as either Jedi or Sith. And yeah, it's good times. It'll be fun. So they get super excited. At one point,
you got a pretty big neighborhood. Does the candy turn out do all right there?
Yeah, it turns out pretty good. So, and then we do a trunk or treat at our church as well, and those are the two main candy sources for the kids. And it'll be fun.
You know, I have an inherent problem with trunk and treat. You know what that is?
No.
You said problem? Trunk and treat.
Trunk or treat?
Yeah, it's the parking lot crap, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Okay. Why? What's the inherent problem with this concept?
Well, okay, not that I'm a judgmental man or anything, but it's lazy as hell.
Okay, there's that.
I'm guessing you're gonna say because it's at a church.
No. I mean, yeah, I do have a problem. Like, okay, if you as a church think Halloween's evil, Fall Festival is the same damn thing. Stop it. But other than that, no, I mean, if you're not judgmental, I can't tell from the outside if you're a judgmental church. I mean, you got to cross your judgmental, but I can't prove that. So here's the inherent problem, Joe. Here's the inherent problem I have. Hey, little kid, come to my trunk and get some candy out of it. Whoop, there you go. Shut the lid, kidnapped his ass. Right? I grew up in the days where everybody was terrified of the man in the white van. There was no man in the white van. I grew up in the days, I saw this on TikTok. Were you scared of razor blades in your candy? Yeah, because morons told us that would happen. But we're teaching kids. What did I say? I said, get in the trunk, kid. That's kidnapping language. Whatever. You didn't beat me. It doesn't count. But Joe, we're teaching kids to walk up to a stranger's car trunk to get candy. That's an inherent problem to me right now. Just saying. We broke Kurt.
But generally speaking, in trunk or treat, aren't the parents with the kids?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Have you been to Georgia? They're over there on their phones telling their kids to buzz off and go get candy on their own. And even if they are, that's even worse, Kurt. You as a father are teaching your kid, no, I'm here with you. I'm showing you it's okay to go up to a stranger and get candy from the trunk.
How else are you going to get rid of your kids?
My trunk or treat, the trunk or the trunk or treat that we go to is at our church. My kids know almost every trunk they're going to.
Almost.
It's true.
Statistically, children being kidnapped is somebody close to the family. I'm just saying.
You're not wrong. You're not
I never am wrong, baby. That's why I do this show.
False. You are wrong.